owner of Lindenhurst Outboard Service. We have a 1973 85 horsepower, got a high-speed miss, not making full power, and we're just going to go through all the basic checks right now to see what we got.
How's it going? My name is Dan, here from Lindenhurst Outboard. We're lacking power. We're going to start off by checking compression. I've already loosened the spark plugs. Here we go. Start off with number 1 cylinder. Just about 100 pounds, that's good. Cylinder number 2. Compression 0, here we go. Just under 100 pounds, that's good. Within 10% of the highest number is okay, providing the highest number isn't very low. 60 is very low. I've seen them run on 70. Cylinder number 3. 90. Cylinder number 4. Just over 90, just about 100. All cylinders are within 10%. We have a good motor to work with.
It's got plugs in these motors, even though that's what they called for when they were new. I like L77 JC plugs.
Alright, so we can put a set of plugs in.
What does it look like?
But he's got a high-speed miss there.
Yeah, that'll do it.
The plugs, you think?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we were taking them out back in the 70s. As long as we got carbon on the head of the piston, we're good. There's no signs of water, because water would wash it right off, right?
Yes, correct.
Bottom line is, spark plugs tell the story, and if they're all, the only one, where did this one come out of? That's the one?
Well, these two on this side were from this side, and those two on that side were from that side.
It looks different from top to bottom, see?
Yeah.
Right? So there's definitely something going on. Are these two, this one and this one, bottom cylinder?
I don't know anymore.
All right. How much play do we have up and down on the flywheel? Get up to a pry bar.
Less than 10 thousandths, I'd say.
Normal?
Yeah.
Right? Because if you had a bad lower main seal, you'd be ingesting water
from the water pump, yeah.
into the lower cylinders, and the motor would, as soon as it gets water, the motor won't run on water.
This side looked good as far as that was concerned. This side was the one with the trucks. I believe it was the lower cylinder.
It makes sense.
I would get a pry bar and give it a good look.
All right. See those plugs? We're going to go to the gap plug because it's easier to read than the surface gap. You know, because you'd have the whole electrode to see. Let's get the pry bar out. Just make sure. So we got compression is how much?
Compression is 90.
90.
It's all like just under 100.
All right, so within
over 90.
10% on the
Yes.
compression, all the cylinders. Possibly looking to see maybe if we have maybe a bad lower main seal, giving us some water ingestion to the lower cylinder, which would help, you know, take the spark out and lose, you know, running on that lower cylinder.
See, that's like nothing.
But it looks normal. So basically right now, we do have the original surface gap plug, so we'll go to a gap plug with an electrode that we can read better. And we'll go out for another high-speed test and see what we get. Surface gap originally came with, bulletins came out to run with the gap type plug, a little easier to fire. Some of the older motors had some trouble with the ignition systems, weren't able to fire the gap plug. So the surface gap plug. So we're going to try the gap plug, and we're going to go out and give it a high-speed test. So we'll see you out on the water, all right?
We're going to do a quick spark check before we go out on the water and give it a high-speed run. So we'll go to the water and we'll check it out. We'll see what's going on. Alright, here we are back on land from a bay test where we found some junk in a carburetor going from 16 miles an hour to 32 miles an hour. Quick fix, an inline filter, $10, 2 zip ties in the fuel line. We're going to install that later. And here I am going to run it for you, and you know, sorry we couldn't bring the camera out in the rain. See a little ramp? It allows for 360-degree contact. There you go. Fuel's in there, pre-mixed. That's why it's blue.